Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is 15 minutes later, you're still a guest. The scripture comes from Jubilees 13:4. And he built an altar there, and he offered a burnt sacrifice thereon to the Lord who had appeared to him. God said to somebody that, you know what I'm saying, when God moves you to the place where you're going to be settled at, you're going to go for a moment. It's going to be a moment where you are going to feel like you are a guest in your own home. And I just feel like this is, like God said, change of scenery. It's going to be such a drastic change of scenery that it's going to take a while for you to get used to it. It's going to take a while for you to get used to saying, this is my house. It's going to take a while for you to get used to saying, this is my husband. It's going to take a while for you to get used to saying, and these are my children. Like, I just feel like this is somebody you're going to have to get used to these things. You got to get used to it. You're going to have to get used to it. But God says it's okay. Just because it's going to take you a while to get used to it don't mean it's yours. Because what it say in the next scripture, this is 13:6. And he saw, behold, the land was very wide and good, and everything green thereon, vines and figs and pomegranates and oaks and hollies and terebinths and oil trees and cedars, cypresses and date trees and all trees of the field. And there was water on the mountains. And he blessed the Lord who had led him out of Ur of the Chaldeans and had brought him to this land. And it came to pass in the first year, in the 7th week, on the new moon of the 1st month, that he built an altar on this mountain and called the name of the Lord. You, the perpetual God, are my God. And he offered a burnt sacrifice to the Lord on the altar, that he should be with him and not forsake him all the days of his life. God said, for whoever this is for, he giving you this. And it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel new. It's going to feel odd, but it's yours. And he knows that it's going to take a while for you to get used to it. See, a lot of times, God said somebody, you had to go through a humbling phase. And while you were going through this humbling phase, you kind of just got used to not having nothing. And now God is about to bring you out of this humbling phase to where you're going to have something. And it's not just going to be a situation where you stand with somebody. It's not going to be a situation where somebody's allowing you. This is going to be yours. And it's going to feel different. And it's going to take a while for you to realize that it's yours. It's going to take a while for you to realize, oh, I don't have to ask anybody if I can plant a tree here. It's going to take a while for you to realize I don't have to ask anybody if I can put a garden bed here. It's going to take a minute for you to realize I could just go ahead and build the fence wherever I feel like it. I can go ahead and put tulips here if I want, and roses over there. And I can do this and I can do that. It's yours. And it's going to feel weird. You may even, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you can't find nobody to ask God, Lord, is it okay if I plant these grapes right here? And God gonna look at you like, if you don't, yes, okay, like, you're gonna be like, go ahead now, okay, go now. Go ahead, okay? Like, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. Somebody's gonna be hard for you to realize that it's yours. It's gonna be hard for you to acknowledge that it's yours. It's gonna be weird for you to realize that it's yours. It's all yours. God said, but it is. But it is. It may be, you know, strange, but it is. Think it not strange, God said. He giving you this here. He giving you this here. And he letting you know now, when you get it, it's going to feel weird. You're going to be wondering who you can ask if you can cut down trees. And then you're going to realize you ain't got to ask nobody. You're going to be wondering who you got to ask to figure out where you got to put this and where that can go. And maybe this, God said you ain't got to ask nobody. You got to figure out, well, what do I do? Should I put grass here? Or should I leave it? I really don't like grass. You can't eat grass. We're really allergic to grass. I don't think I should put it here. And then you're going to realize you ain't even got to ask nobody. God says it's going to be yours. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.